Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are talking about the game that just finished a few minutes from now. So, thoughts on the game, guys? What are your thoughts on the game? What can you say about the game? And the penalty decision. What I think about that penalty decision was, I think it was not a penalty. Whatever Aston Villa fans are going to say or whatever they say, that was not a penalty, and I agree with the ref 100%. That was not a penalty. I watched it and it actually looked like it was not a penalty in my case. So I want to hear your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. What did you think about the game? Aston Villa has been humbled again. After embarrassing Arsenal like they did before the international break, they come back and they are embarrassed. So it's always interesting to see what happens. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. I have some few points that I'm going to cover this game so that we can just talk about the game before I cut, so that we can actually be there for the next game. Firstly, Danny Welbeck. I think everyone can agree that you were really impressed with this performance. He has actually proved that he can rise again, and it seems like he's fitting so well to that Brighton team. He caused a lot of problems to his former teammate, and it looks like it's going to continue. It was amazing to see. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section about the game, and what can you say about what happened. Aston Villa, did you expect them to lose? Because I didn't. I expected them to embarrass this Watford team, but it seems like Danny Welbeck, Lamptey, and the rest of the guys who were in this team were actually ready for this team, and they played their cards so well. And maybe the other reason why they lost this game is because of the Ross Barkley injury. I think it is the injury that ruled this guy out, and it worked so well for them. Now they're celebrating that they won the game, and I think they deserved it. With the way they worked, the way they were defending, they deserved to win the game, and I was really impressed. So, hard luck to the Aston Villa fans. I'm sorry, but Brighton, I think they just got their cards right in this game. Please, guys, don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think about the game? And did you agree with some of the decisions that were made by the referee in this game? Because there are a lot of decisions that were made, and most of the people I don't think are happy with what happened, especially the Aston Villa fans. Especially when we talk about the penalty in the end. Some people thought it was a penalty, but I looked at it. The guy went for the ball. Then Trezeguet took the advantage of that guy going for the ball, and he went down and he pretended like it was a penalty. But that was not a penalty at all. And as much as you, it might hurt you, that is just the fact of the matter. It was not a penalty, and Brighton, for that, they deserved to win the game. Aston Villa should have won the game. They had a lot of chances. To tell you the truth, they had a lot of chances. If you're watching the game, you can agree with me on this. They had a lot of chances, but they wasted them. They didn't finish their chances. They didn't finish their chances. And again, that costed them. Let me set up my screen right now so that I show you the chances that this team had. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. What did you think about Welbeck? Danny Welbeck. Is that another player who's resurrecting from the dead in a smaller team? I can try to... Who can I use as an example? Like what Shaqiri did when he went to Stoke City. I think that's what is happening with Welbeck here. And playing against a team that has been on form, that a team that beat Liverpool by 7-2, a team that embarrassed Arsenal, beating them by 3 goals. I think it was 3 goals to 0. But the men handled the Arsenal team, and now playing with the Brighton team, and they do that. That was amazing to see, guys. So much respect to those people who were playing, guys. You need to put some respect on that team. They deserved that win. They worked so hard for it. And I feel like I actually have to agree. I can't disagree on this. Maybe people will say that I'm a Liverpool fan and I'm just being salty and stuff. But on this game, you can actually agree that Brighton got their tactics right. They knew how to defend this team, and they knew how to use their counter attacks on point to actually get the goals. That's how they won this game. Their way, the way they used their counter attacks, and how they defended Aston Villa. That's all that they did. Grealish, he played so good. He had some amazing passes, but they were just not finishing the chances that they were creating. That, for me, I feel like that was where Aston Villa lost the game. That they were not finishing the chances that they were getting, and it costed them in the end. Now we talk and we complain that that game should have done what and what. That's just old news. The fact of the matter is that the team that played so well did win the game. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts on that. And taking out a substitute, that for me, I don't know. I just don't agree with that. I'm talking about Aston Villa. Remember, Ross Barkley picked up a knock earlier in the game. I think it was around 4 minutes when the game started, and he picked up a hamstring injury, so he had to be taken out of the game. And what happened? They introduced Torre. I think it's called Bramant Torre or something like that. 5 minutes into the game, then now when things were not going according to what the manager had actually thought they would go, he decided to take him out. Why? I have no idea. I don't understand what was the purpose of taking out a substitute. It's kind of like reminded me of what happened when Everton was still trying to groom the young kid who went to PSG. When he was taken out, just 20 minutes when he was in the game, it's never good to the player. It always demoralizes players when they are taken out. When they came as a substitute and they are taken out. You might say that he played almost the whole game. Yes, he did. But there were other players who were not performing in that team who could have been taken out. Why him, of all the people? I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think about this game? What did you think? Was Aston Villa not treated well, or maybe they were done by what happened? Or it was fair, like the way I see it in my book. They didn't just finish the chances that they had. That's what I think. If they finished the chances, that game would have been different. Trust me. If they had finished their chances, that game would have been different. So, this is how the team was looking like. Oh, by the way, Tarek Lamptey got a red card. And the funny part about the red card, it was a double yellow. The first yellow got it at 88 minutes, and then 91 got another yellow. That is just crazy. What was he doing? The youngster, I think it was just panicking. That's what I thought. The players were now panicking, thinking that things are not going to work, and they were just panicking. And I think that was what led to his red card. But yeah, I think I agree with the ref. That was a red card because the shoe came later. I only saw the second yellow card. The first one I didn't really take a look at it so well. So I think if he was given a red card, yes, maybe he might have deserved it. But all in all, I think Michael Oliver handled this game so well. I have to put respect on him because it was a serious game. Aston Villa, here they came as the big side they've been. Yes, they've been a big side, that is true. But they had to be challenged, and a lot of things happened in that game that were scary to actually watch. And it led to this. So, like I was talking about Traore complaining why was he taken out. He's actually the guy who assisted the goal. Why was he being taken out when there were players like Trezeguet, for me, who were not really performing so well? So why didn't they take him out? At least that was going to be better than what they did. But anyway, anything that happened, we'll take it. We'll take it and we'll see what happens. It's an interesting game. It was amazing to see, guys. I was really impressed with the game. Mings and I think Lalana Welbeck and the players who were playing, they just had it for you today. And I have to agree that their win was actually well deserved. Now we have to see what happens to you now. That is my question. What is next for Aston Villa? What is next? After this game and after all that has happened, what is next for them? I want to hear that from you right now in the comment section. What do you think they need to do to rise from this and from what happened today? Please click that like button, subscribe to the channel. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. And don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. What did you think? We are just a few minutes away from the next game that is coming, guys, which is going to be the Tottenham versus Manchester City game. So I'll be logging out right about now, about in 4 minutes time, so that I prepare for that game. But I think you can agree with what you saw. You can agree with what you saw. I think it was a good game. I really did enjoy it. I don't want to lie to you. It was a good game. Brighton didn't respect Aston Villa as the big team they have become now. Aston Villa are now a big team. That you have to actually take it into your head, and actually I agree with this. They are now a big team, and you have to respect what they are doing. But I think in this game they got their tactics wrong. Maybe because maybe the players were coming from international break and the rest was still late and they were not really ready. I'm talking about players like Grealish, for example. And Mings, Tyrone Mings, that's why he was challenged a little bit by by Brighton. I think that's what happened. But guys, don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. Now, let's look at what happens next. I'm coming back very, very soon for the watch along. Manchester City and Tottenham are coming up next. It's Guardiola versus Mourinho rivalry. It's gonna be interesting. I wanna hear your predictions there. You can check the stream is already set. I'm going there. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is the best way you support us. What is your question? What did you think about the game? What did you think about Aston Villa versus Brighton? Did you agree with the decisions that the ref made, and what happened? What did you think? Oh, you know, what can you say? I'll just wait for your answer if it's coming, so that I can move on to the next game, because time is already behind me already. I think 2 minutes left. It was a good game though, guys. I don't wanna lie to you. I enjoyed it. The guys were really attacking each other, not giving each other respect like we expected to happen. Aston Villa had a total of 15 shots to 7 shots from Brighton, and they still got the game into their pockets. That is interesting to see. You just have to put some respect on the team. You have to respect the team. That was amazing to see. You know, come to look at it, I now wonder why didn't I do the watch along of this game, because I thought maybe you see what I mean, looking at the big games. But anyway, I'll be back. It was not a penalty, mate. I was glad they didn't score from it. Yes, I agree 100% with you there. It was not a penalty. Because one thing that I saw, that I looked at that incident, did the player touch the ball before he went to collide with the player? And the way Trezeguet jumped, that was suspect. That was a suspect jump. So I knew from whatever people were going to say, that was not supposed to be a penalty. And the decision was met by the VAR. I think Michael Oliver, because of the situation of the Lamptey penalty, he was really just confused and he just ran to conclusion before, with the way the Aston Villa were all over him. I think that's why he gave it as a penalty. But in all, we knew that it was not a penalty. It looked like it was not a penalty. In my case, there was actually a debate with some few mates that I was watching with, but it was not a penalty, and the decision was not met. And I have to say, Brighton really deserved this win, because they fought defensively. Ben White and his mate, they worked so hard to make sure that they kept the game where it was. And in terms of attack, they also made sure that the game was going so well for them, and that I respect, and I was really proud of that. So guys, do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't miss out, because I'm coming back in a few seconds for the watch along of Tottenham versus Manchester City. I want to hear your predictions. Yes, Brighton deserve to win. That is 100%. So please click that like button, guys. Subscribe before I go, so that I can prepare for the next game. I will do a more in-depth look on this game after the games are finished. Now we have to go for the watch along. But thank you very much for joining us, guys, and I really appreciate that, to those who have commented, and we'll meet again very soon. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. So I'll be back very soon, guys. Goodbye.